Alrighty, and we are live. So, I'm gonna turn that back on. So we are live. We are here, week 5 of SPC. We are taking on the Buckingham Breloom. Coach, I don't believe I've had a lot of experience, if at all any. This is gonna be an interesting one. This week we are facing a team of Sneasler, Tinglu, Latias, Empoleon, Gyarados, Diancie, Lokix, Skeldridge, Swoldoon, Alolan Sandslash, and Toedsacruel. Opponent let me know that they are going to be ready roughly around this time frame. Might have to stall a little bit, might make this quick. We're just going to kind of go based off when I see them. Let me know that they are good to go. Let me get this pulled up so that way I have it off to the side as soon as they're ready. But yeah, this is the team that we're facing this week. Haven't done a ton of prep like I may normally do, just because we are getting ready to leave here soon and be gone for a week out of the country. So fun, going on a cruise, just gonna enjoy that. So right off the bat, taking a look at this team, we see a couple of factors. One, outside of Sneasler, don't have anything that's really scary in terms of the speed. Sneasler does get the unburdened strats, so something to be aware of. They have a Tinglu, which is very offensively bulky, Latias, which is always an interesting thing to deal with. Their Kara captain is Gyarados and Alolan Sandslash. I fully anticipate is going to be the Gyarados. In terms of what they're going to Terra, I mean, Terra Flying is always really strong on that thing, double stab. We do have a couple resists to it, but nothing fantastic, so it's something that we're going to have to be aware of and just kind of play around. But getting it to pop its Terra is going to be very big, because that's going to give us information and help me play around it depending on what sort of sets we see. So taking a look at the rest of their team though, Terra Gyarados is something to be aware of. Offensively, Sneasler is going to be a bit of a pain, and I don't want to let Latias get going. Type matchups that I see, Scizor actually has a decent one here. There's only 3 resists for Steel Bullet Punch, which is kind of interesting. And then Empoleon, which we naturally outspeed. We could potentially just hit with a close combat or a Brick Break, things like that. Skeldridge, I think, is going to be the bigger pain, but I'll be curious to see if it comes, because we have a water-heavy team. So, interesting to see if they bring that, especially with the mons that we're packing. But in terms of the team that we are bringing, this week we are going Choice Band Palafin. I have not run this set in so long. I've missed my baby boy. Palafin just kind of goes hard. Going back and taking a look at their team, they do have a number of water resists. The Latias, Empoleon, Gyarados, if it doesn't Terra or Terra's into something that resists, and Swoldoon. But on the flip side of that, we take a look over at Ice. We see that Latias doesn't like that, Swoldoon doesn't like that, and then we have Drain Punch, so it can go hard. Hello, Weird Smiley. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for coming in. We're just getting ready for a draft match here as part of our SPC League. Hope your day is going well. But yeah, so taking a look back over at the matchup and the team that we're planning on bringing, Palafin just seemed good. Jet Punch, especially when we're taking a look at things like the Sneasler, if it is on burn set, Jet Punch should just really nuke it. Taking a look at the calcs for it, I believe it just dies. It's a roll. Not a good roll either, but major damage, and potentially make sure that this thing is ready to be in KO range. Next we've got Kieran. We're going Choice Scarf on this, and large part of that is just because depending on the mons that they bring, it has a lot of free options here. Empoleon is going to be neutral to Freeze Dry, so they really only have 2 resists for it. And again, one of which I'm curious if it's going to come, just because of the fact that our water-based team is not going to be good for it. So curious there. We have Kilowatt Roll. This is just a classic standard set that we have been running. We have enough speed to outspeed everything for the most part that we would need to. Why did I end on that specifically? Oh no, we have enough to outspeed the Sneasler on max speed, so good to know. Yeah, so anything not scarfed, we're outspeeding, and then Hurricane Thunderbolt just kind of goes hard for a lot of our combinations. Hisuian Zoroark. This set has just been a tried and true. Bitter Malice against this team just kind of goes very hard. They only have 2 Ghost Resist, and neither of them really enjoy having their attack dropped. So that is going to be very big here. On top of that, we are then running U-Turn, and then we're just running Trick and Will-O-Wisp. So if we trick one of these 2 mons that have a Specs on it, that's going to help a lot, and then we can potentially, you know, burn them, limit them, and so that's kind of the game plan with that mon, is read the situation. Either we'll get off big damage and potentially kill something, or we're going to trick and trap something. Our speed is high enough that I believe we speed high with the Latias, so only the Sneasler can guarantee outspeed, and Latias will be a speed tie. Alright, down to the Scizor. This one's going to be kind of interesting. We are running our Swords Dance set. I have enough speed in here to make sure that if they have no investment in the Empoleon and the Skeldridge, I outspeed both. We have Clear Amulet because they do have a potential Intimidate options that I'm going to want to try and avoid dealing with. And so we can Swords Dance, Terra Steel, and Bullet Punch just kind of goes hard. And then finally Rhyperior. This one might be fun. Throw on Rock Polish, maybe they get us to pop the Weakness Policy, and then we just kind of start cleaning up. So it should be interesting. It looks like my opponent's ready, so that is going to do it for the preview. And let's get it going. Alrighty. Alright, there's our team. See how this goes. And this is match 1 of the day. We've got more later, but those won't be streamed. We're just gonna try and get things going and power through as best we can. Alright, just waiting for them to let me know to click search, and we're good. Righty. I'm just gonna click it in case they already are. We'll see. Yeah. We are all set. Hopefully we can get this win. We're at 2-2 on the year. Going to 3-2 would be nice. So really trying to see if we can't take advantage of that. Funny thing is I've got a rain team, but I've not brought rain in the traditional sense once so far this season. We've got a drizzle, Politoed, and nothing. Okay. Looks like they've been found. Well, Jake, good luck. Let's have some fun and hopefully no crazy hacks. Alright, so we have the Sneasler. We have a no Ting Lu. Latias is coming. Do they have the Empoleon? Nope. No Empoleon. They have the Gyarados. They have the Dancey. They have the low kicks. No Skeldridge, so I was right in anticipating that that would not make an appearance. And then... okay. Alright, so looking at the 6 that they bring. Right off the bat. Oh, Kyurem just kind of goes hard quite a bit. That's going to be interesting. Oh no, my opponent just let me know that they prepped for the wrong team. Oh, that's not good. I have done that before. Oh, that is not good. And then... we're gonna make Scizor last, because I might want the Zoroark to hide. My opponent beats me with the wrong sets. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be rough. But we shall see. I do like the fact that Gyarados is their only steel resist, so that helps. So they lead Toedsacruel. Okay, interesting. How risky do I want to be? Because they click Leaf Storm and they win the speed tie. They kill me. I could click Ice Punch and just kill them. I'm going to click Flip Turn. I don't think they're max speed. Alright, we're good. We deal over half. That's huge. Tells me there's not really any physical investment, which is interesting. Okay, what do I anticipate them clicking here? What am I afraid of? I'm anticipating Spore, and if Rhyperior is probably the one mon that I'm okay with getting put to sleep. If they click Leaf Storm and just kill this thing, I am okay with that. They did click Spore. I did anticipate that part correctly. I'm going to leave this thing be asleep. That is fine. And we're going to go kill a Wattrel, I think. They stay in, potentially going for a Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, both valid options. But they stay in. They click the Leaf Storm. See what information that tells me. Based off the damage to the Kilowattrel. So I'm at 170. They did 42%, so they have at least a good chunk of speed. They only really have Diancie as a possible answer here. I'm just going to click U-turn. Either we're going to get big damage off, catch them on a switch. Alright, they stay in. The question is what would they click to try and punish my Kilowattrel there? I don't think they click Leaf Storm again. I don't think they click Earth Power. What does it get? Maybe a Sludge Bomb type move? We're gonna go into Scizor. See what they click. I don't think this gets Flamethrower. It gets Flamethrower. I just killed myself. They went Knockoff. Okay, they went Mixed. Alright, based off the moves, I feel fairly comfortable about just clicking Swords Dance here. They're not really doing anything to me. Gyarados comes in, I go to -1, that's fine. They do hard swap out. They come into the Gyarados. Do we see the Intimidate? We do. For Scizor. We are +1. What are you doing to us, though? That's the question. We're not doing a ton to you. So I feel like the safe play is we just go hard into Cure and we scout what they click in terms of Terra. And if they just click Dragon Dance and they don't Terra, Freeze Dry just nukes and goes hard here. They click Waterfall. Okay. That is fine. I could click Earth Power. No, not Earth Power. I could click Ice Beam, because that's just free. And does more damage. But if they stay in, I think I'm going to click Ice Beam. Because if they stay in, they're going to Terra. Okay, they hard swap out. They have no ice resist, so this is good. They go right into the Diancie. Okay. Oh, that Diancie took nothing from that. My goodness. Is this an Assault Vest set? We're going to go into Palafin here. They go Trick Room, Jet Punch. If they don't, Flip Turn. If they go Rock Polish, maybe Flip Turn still. They go Diamond Storm. That does a good chunk of damage, my goodness. We're just clicking Flip Turn here. We're going to get momentum. Alright, Palafin picks up a kill. That is fine by me. Alright, real quick. I do want to see how much... 213... 238 could just be a max roll. So, okay. We're gonna go with the Zoroark here. See if they catch the fact that it's not the kilowatt roll based off the damage. They might catch it right away, they might miss it, you never know. I've been in both positions. Alright, so they send out the Diancie. I kind of wanna... I kind of want to choice lock this, because I feel like this is Assault Vest, and I don't want it to be Assault Vest anymore. Yep, that's what I thought it was. So now they are locked into Diamond Storm, and they are... Assault Vest only. I'm just going to click Bitter Malice. Yeah, we're just going to click Bitter Malice here. I'm willing to sack the Zoroark at this point. If they want to switch into low kicks, that's fine. But this thing being their best check to cure them and getting rid of that is going to be helpful. They hard swap out. I feel like this is the low kicks. It is. Alright, so we get the attack to drop. And then just in case they click Sucker here. Oh wait, that's right. We are Assault Vested. Alright, we'll click U-turn. We'll let this thing go down. We'll let this thing kill us. Alright, we just go back into Palafin. Let me check something first, just to be safe. Okay, yeah, you're not killing us with the sucker. So I can click flip turn here. This thing will either die or we're gonna get momentum. I mean, yeah. Alright, so they're gonna hard swap out. Maybe Gyarados, maybe Latias. I think that's the Latias. It is. Get some big damage off. So we're gonna go Kyurem. Latias can be scary. If this is Scarf, then I think we just die to a Draco, but then Scizor comes in. We're gonna click Ice Beam. It's just free. There's no reason to click Freeze Dry. The only benefit would be potentially hitting the Gyarados even harder, but I don't think we need to worry too much about that. So, are you Scarfed or are you not? It's hard to tell because they brought this set is meant for another team, so I have no idea what team they were prepping for. Alright, so they hard swap out. Something's going to take just an Ice Beam here. You go back into the Diancie. This should take a lot more damage now. Oh! It's a question of what I think they're going to click here. We're going to go into Rhyperior. They click Moonblast, that's fine. But if they click Diamond Storm again, yep, they click Moonblast. That is perfectly okay. We're at 89. What does that tell me? Okay, so that means you did 77. So you're not max special attack. Probably a lot bulkier. Ooh, this could be spooky. Maybe they go with an agility or a dragon dance set. We're just going to go with the Ice Punch to be safe here. Oh, they're going screens. Okay. We'll click Rock Polish just in case they go for the light screen. Nope, they go Alluring Voice. Okay. Things are looking better for them right now. Need to be careful on how play this because we're in a bit of a tricky situation, but Kyurem Ice Beam, once again, should just be free. They only got up a Reflect. They did not get up a Light Screen, so this should just kill and nuke. No, we outspeed, and if they swap into the Diancie again, it does not take 2. So, good start so far. And I'm really curious what the Terra is on Gyarados just because of the fact that they did not prep for us, so I have no idea what it could be. The Kyurem here, realistically, should be in a good spot to get a kill. Unless they happen to have Endure cussed up on this, which if I see Endure pop off, we are hard swapping out. Alright, so they stay in, they take the Ice Beam, and they just die to it. Which that helps because that is one less water resist. That thing is light clay. That reflect can be annoying. I'm going to need to think through that. I think after this, I need... They're probably going to go into the Diancie again here. They're going to click Moonblast. They go Sneasler. They might be a fake out on Burden Set here. Right, we're just going to click Ice Beam. We're not going to kill, but I need to get big time damage off on this thing. Do they just go with the close combat? They do. Okay, so they just click close combat. They killed our Kiram. Slur. I'm wondering if this thing's just banded. Right, we're gonna go kill a Watchful here. Electric's just free, so we're just gonna be able to click Thunderbolt, unless this thing is scarfed. But part of this is I just need to stall out the end of the Reflex. Gyarados is set up to be still very annoying here. Okay, they can't. Alright, so this thing just dies. Alright, we need to check status. Alright, so there's 3 more turns of Reflect. I need to stall that out. And hopefully try and see if I can't get Gyarados down to a killable range. Unfortunately, that's going to be the key here, is I need to deal with that. Diancie, I can just kill. I think we have to go Scizor here. They're going to click First Impression. I need to keep Watchful alive, just as a way to threaten the Gyarados. I wonder if Gyarados is scarfed. Oh, that did so much. Alright, if they click Sucker Punch here, then they get it, but that's fine. But then Watchful is able to come in for free, Reflect will be gone, and then it'll just be about taking down the Gyarados. They hard swap out. What do they go into? They go hard for the Diancie. Okay. They're trying to save that First Impression. Plug this in. Alright, it's going to come down to the wire. They've got First Impression and they've got an Intimidate Mon. We're just going to click Bullet Punch and we're just going to try and get off as much damage as we can. See if we can get them to reveal the Terra. Because that's going to change a lot on this. Yeah, we do nothing. Dragon Dance! Oh, this thing's terrifying. Okay, Reflect's gone at least. I don't think they're going to do another Dragon Dance. So we go for the Bullet Punch, we get more chip damage. Gyarados, though, might just clean up here. They went for another Dragon Dance. Okay. Could have gone for a knockoff, but we'll do what we can. We're going to go for it again if they're going to continue to be greedy. But I think Gyarados just cleans us up here. We would need some major help. Alright, they click Waterfall. I mean, there's no way they don't kill us at +2, right? If they have Earthquake, then we just die. We're going to go Jet Punch, because if we don't die, then 2 kills, but yeah, it's not looking good. We would need them to click Terra here and take away their water resist. If that happens, then we're golden. Maybe my hope is that their other offensive moves aren't enough to deal with this, but nope, they have Earthquake. I expected that one. Yeah, that'll kill it, and Gyarados will get the win. Well played to my opponent. I just let the Gyarados come in, too valuable, too late. That Dragon Dance at the end game was huge, and I misplayed around that, and they took full advantage. So well done, well played. They Terra now. Interesting. Doesn't matter, but curious to see what it was. Terra Fairy, okay. I kind of had a suspicion when they said they picked for the wrong team that it might be Fairy. Yeah, that... They go Terra Blast. Okay. Showing us a little bit more of their sets. I respect it. That'll pick up the kill, and yeah. So we're going to fall to 2 and 3 on the year. Definitely misplayed in the mid-game there a bit. Your opponent not bringing a team prep for you, it's harder to anticipate what they're going to do. And so I definitely misplayed there. And they took full advantage and used a team that wasn't designed for us to beat us. So well done to Jake. That was a great game. We fell to 3 and 2 on the year. I believe we're now at a neutral differential as well. So when I get back, we're going to have to go to the workshop and change some things. But good game. Well played. We will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.